What's going on, everyone? Playing around with my car a little bit today. So back when I did the head and cam package, check out, I redid the shocks and spring on it too, and I'm glad I did because I finally forked up the money for better stuff and the car rides a lot better. So I had Bilstein shocks and Eibach Pro Kit springs. This is actually one of those springs right here. And if that can probably tell you what's going to happen here. Yeah, Eibach. And when I had that package in the car, with time given, I hated driving it. Like, anything more than 2 hours, yeah, it pissed me off. Right now, it has Coney Yellow shock and Sam Strano springs. So he is known for his SCCA handling, autocross, all that, and this combination of shock and spring rides amazing. I actually really enjoy driving the car again. The only problem is it is not meant to really drop your car. They're more meant to perform and handle, which they tremendously do. So the problem that I have is the front is perfect. It lifted it up like maybe a ½ inch from what it was, and it really boosted the back up to like OEM height, or damn near. And that's what I want to play with the heater hose today, because I'm going to pull them isolator out and pop the heater hose on the Strano spring, and hopefully that'll get this car sitting right where I want it to sit, because it drives great. That is going to entail getting under it and all that fun jazz, which isn't really bad. But prior to the suspension, I could not come in here without laying out 2 boards, and I'd have to take it out of 45. But clearly, as you can see, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I can pull straight in without any issue now. I still want to fill this in a little bit more, but yeah. The stance that the car has from the back is kind of nice though. Like, it's pretty aggressive. Muscle car looking, if you will, but it's just too high. It needs to come down some. Just like, if it could match that front, I would absolutely love it. So that's going to be the aim today. See how far we can get with that. It's always a tad risky backing up on a ramp, but I just want to get that little bit so I can get the jack under it, because I have a low profile Pittsburgh and it will get under it just fine, but like, yeah, just a little bit more would be nice. That's enough. Holy crap, it's right on the line. That's probably high enough. Here it ends on the ground. It's that time of the year in PA. Cold mornings, then it warms up. You're gonna love it. It's probably overkill, but you know 6 tons is plenty for this car. But I know for a fact that even without the height adjusted on them, they're plenty high for this car to get where I need it to be without having to worry about height and all that. I'm not a big fan of Harbor Freight, but I'll tell you what, these Daytona jacks and jack stands are pretty decent. Haven't really had any issues with mine. Not really a whole lot you can grab onto. She's set. Let's get at it. One shot's out. I guess you don't want to cooperate, I guess, so we gotta get mean. Nice. Hammer job. Yep. You son of a. Now we can get the sag that we need. There's one cheeseburger. And the other string and cheeseburger. Just realized I did not measure. Oh well. I just want to see if it makes a difference anyway. I mean, there have been plenty of write-ups over the years on this. I mean, so yeah, this looks huge, but really, like, it sits into it a good little bit. So you're getting like that a ½ inch, maybe 3/4 inch. This is just gonna go onto the spring tube. Probably have to lube the living hell out of it and see how it goes. Well, first one done. Wasn't really that bad. So I used some of that garage door lube, sprayed it into the hose, and then it was just a matter of rotating and pushing it on. And yeah, not bad, honestly. I've seen some guys go as far as to like zip tie them and stuff like that. I'm not really even gonna bother with that. I mean, it's gonna be under the car, the weight's gonna be on it, so the only time it's not gonna be on it is when freaking thing's up in the air like this, really. But even then, you know, the shocks, I mean, I had to pull them out just to get some droop there. I mean, it takes that much just to get it to come down, so I think it'll be all right. I did kind of fail at having a quality pocket knife, so I have one of these junkers. This is ½ inch heater hose, by the way. Yeah, so it overlaps a little bit. Maybe I gotta make sure I have enough for the other side. We're just gonna cut it here. If it'll cut. If not, then I'm gonna be, oh, it's cutting. I have like 15 Milwaukee pocket knives. None of them are with me, of course. That'll do her, huh? Just enough rubber to isolate, and yeah. I'll have this next one for the other one, and that should be enough. Sweet. I'll actually film that one. So on these F bodies, it's the smaller end goes on the axle, and then this is up top. I'm gonna shake the hell out of this can for a sec. Spray it in that hose and just do exactly what I just did over here. Yeah. I did realize though that make sure it all comes out, because it's kind of sling. Unless you want to wear it, yeah. So it's like taking that curve, so I just have it shaped the same way. Working at lefty righty, right at the point of where it goes on to the spring. Oh yeah. I don't know how much overlap I should really give her. Like right here is about where that one is, so yeah, just cut it right here. I'll try the nippers on this one since I did the pocket knife over there. Let's see what works. This won't be as clean of a cut, but it doesn't really have to be a clean cut. It's gonna be under the car. You're never gonna see it. Just, you know, trying to, I want it to overlap out a little bit more so it doesn't have any metal spring exposed. Yeah, that'll work. I don't know. Each method kind of sucks. But you get the job done either way. Now to put them back in. Did you scratch my white paint on my Stranos? Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot easier because it's lower. I just try to, I guess when we jack it up, there is a little, is that an indent or a history dirt spot? Oh, it's a history dirt spot, all right. Either way, once we jack it up, I'll just have to make sure that it, yeah, lines up. There is a lot of rubber under here, man. Wow. I wonder how that got there. It is tight. E-brake cable is against you. Pump her up a little bit. Make sure it's sitting in where it kind of has to. Yep, see, because right here it's not. Put her home, boys. This side was so damn eager to go in before. Now we got to do some manual labor. We got to get some of these concrete blocks under here and put the weight of the core on them and torque it up. So I'm gonna just grab all them blocks. Well, I guess technically this will give me the first look because I'm gonna pull the jack stands out. Torque to 66 foot-pounds. All right. Still a little tall. It's a little better, but like, yeah, it's really only gonna be like a ½ inch. Well, the only real way to get a car, you know, the wheel gap dialed in is coilovers. That's still better than, you know, what it had before. The gap looks a lot better at least. We'll go with that for now. I guess I will do it for today. Till then, I'm going to dial up a couple other little odds and ends on this thing and eventually get it clean. It's filthy. Gotta go get it inspected so I can keep driving it without getting harassed by the police. And yeah, hopefully I get a quarter-mile time in here real soon. Now that the fall weather's starting to kick in. See what she's gonna run. Have a good day, everybody.